Hey guys, my name is Trina. Today's video I have my top best drugstore and affordable makeup brushes. These brushes are going to be great if you are beginners. If this is your first time here and you want to learn more about makeup, please don't forget to click the subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss any beauty video. The first brushes I'm going to talk about are the eye brush. So I'm going to start talking about the eye brush, then I'm going to work my way to the end. So I'm going to talk about crease brush. So I have two crease brushes right here. The one I really love this Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush. It is right here. I really love it. The thing I like about this brush is that it is so fluffy. It's like a thick crease brush, and normal crease brush is skinny. Like for example, I'm going to show you this later, but this is a skinny crease brush, and you see how the brush of this Real Technique is thick. I love it. I really love it. I usually don't like nothing thick, but I like exploring new things. So this deluxe crease brush is amazing. It definitely creases it, and it's great for the transition shades, for the crease, and to add a pop of color to the crease. This is so great. I love it. It is so soft, and it blends the crease of the color so great into your eye crease. I love it. Okay, so this is Real Techniques. Real Techniques is such an affordable brand. You can find this brand at Target, Walgreens, Rite Aid, and Ulta Beauty. You can sell, and even Amazon sell Real Techniques. So this is so good. It's very lightweight. It's like you're holding a piece of paper in your hand. This is not a heavy-handed brush. Very lightweight, and it's so easy, and it's very small. So it's like very compatible for like traveling and stuff. This is a great crease brush. The next crease brush I'm going to talk about is not in all drugstores. The only drugstore that they sell it at is Walmart. So this is the Royal Langnickel brush. It's the Moda Pro brush, and this is the Crease 430 crease brush. So this is a skinny crease brush. As you can see, it's skinny. I love this brush so much. I have two of these and I love it. I just love the way that it like blends my transition shades. When I add a pop of color to the crease, it really blends everything nicely, and it's a white haired brush, which is great. The thing about white hair brushes are easy to work with because white hair brushes pick up the product more, like it's more pigmented. When you blend the crease with the eyeshadow color, you'll see that it will pick up more shadow onto the brush. So I really loved it. It is so amazing. Royal Langnickel brand is super affordable, so all the prices will be in the description box below if you want to know what are the prices of each and every brush I will talk about today. It will be in the description box below. But I really love this crease brush so much that I have two of these. I have another one somewhere around here, but this is so good, so fun. It blends and it's so nice and soft. I just really love it so much. Okay, so those were my two crease brushes that I really love. Now I'm gonna talk about eye blending brushes that I really love and I just can't stop using. Okay, so the ones I'm going to talk about, ones that are in the drugstore and ones that you could just find online. So I have the NYX Professional I have the E.l.f. and I have 2 E.l.f.s and 1 NYX. So I'm going to talk about the NYX Professional makeup brush. This is the blender brush. So I had bought this like about 2 months ago, and I used this brush like 3 times on my lids to blend the eyeshadows. I just really love it. It is amazing. It is amazing brush. NYX Professional brushes are so good. This is my first NYX brushes that I ever tried, because I haven't tried any of the NYX brushes last year, but I just really love this brush. Look at how fluffy this blending brush, and I love how it is, and it just blends everything out in the outer corners. I just really love it. It is super affordable, and it's not available at the drugstore because Target don't have NYX brushes at the drugstore. But you could definitely find this at Ulta Beauty. Ulta Beauty have NYX Professional. You go in the store in person and purchase your NYX Professional brushes. They are so pretty. I really love it. Or you could just hop online and go to Amazon, find NYX brushes on Amazon, or for the NYX Cosmetics website. But I just really love this. I love how it like blends the eyeshadow out, and it's just so easy to blend with this brush. So I just really love it, and you guys gotta check out the NYX Professional Makeup Blending Brush. Okay, so the next 2 blending brush are by E.l.f. Cosmetics. So I have the Fluffy Eye Blender brush. This is by E.l.f. E.l.f. is such an affordable brand, and I just really love E.l.f. brushes so much. I've been using E.l.f. brushes for years already, and I love it. So this Fluffy Eye brush, it is so good to see. It's a very long eye blender brush. It's so great. So it just like blends out the shadows great. I just really love it. You could also use this for the crease too, you know, blend the outer corner into the crease, you know, when you try to make like a cut crease look. That's great as well. So I just really love this Fluffy Eye blending brush. It is so good, and it's very lightweight, and it's so cheap. E.l.f. Cosmetic brush is just $3. What can go wrong with that? So you guys gotta check out the Fluffy Eye Blender brush. It is so great. It picks up the shadows so quickly. I just really love it, and I have washed this thing 3 or 4 times, and it never breaks on me. So E.l.f. brushes don't break at all. I just really love it. And what can get wrong for a $3 brush? Like, seriously. Okay, so the next E.l.f. brush is a duo brush. Do you guys remember when E.l.f. came out with the Aqua collection? They had Aqua collection, liquid lipstick. They have Aqua, E.l.f. Aqua eyeshadows, Aqua everything. Like E.l.f. had created an Aqua collection. I don't know if you guys remember the Aqua collection from E.l.f. I think it was last year or 2 years ago or whatnot. So when they came out, they had came out with an Aqua eye brushes. So I had gotten the Aqua E.l.f. Aqua Beauty, the dual ended eye brush. I believe they're still available on the E.l.f. website. You could definitely find this out, or you could find it in Ulta Beauty, or now E.l.f. Cosmetics have their store itself inside shopping mall. So if you have a shopping mall and you have an E.l.f. Cosmetics, you definitely check out this brush out, dual ended eye brush. So it comes with a fluffy blending brush, and then like a detail, like a smudge brush with like smudged eyeshadow here. You definitely use this for your tear duct. Just really love this dual ending brush, and this is definitely comes in handy for traveling, so you don't have to carry like too many brushes on you. But I just really love this one. Is just like blend, blend, blend. And again, it's a white hair brush. White hair brushes picks up the shadows more than versus the black hair. Black hair brushes, like what I just showed right here, the black hair brushes, the classic black hair brush, this one, and this is like a white hair brush. It picks up the shadows much better, and that's why I just really love it. Picks up the, and I use it for the tear duct, and then I just like smudge out eyeshadow. It is so perfect for it, and this only cost me like $4. The E.l.f. cosmetic website or the E.l.f. cosmetic store. I love it so much. Okay, so those two blending brushes you could find, three brushes you could find it at the drugstore. Now, brushes that you could find at Ulta Beauty and off of the website. So I have Morphe and I have Essence. So let's start with Essence. I have Essence Eye Blender brush. This brush only costs me $2.99. You could get this brush at Ulta Beauty website. So this is a white hair brush and it's a very long brush. Eye blender, but so this is Essence Eye Blender brush. It is so perfect. I just really love this so much. Again, it's a white hair brush, so it like picks up everything. It's great for the outer corners, blending the outer corner in, and it blends perfectly. I just really love this. Essence is such an affordable brand. I feel that more people on YouTube should talk about Essence makeup. Not a lot of people talking about Essence, because you know what's taking over the drugstore world is Maybelline, L'Oreal, CoverGirl. Those are the three top brands that takes over the drugstore makeup world. When it comes to Essence, no one talks about it. With Essence is such an affordable brand. I don't know why people are not talking about it more. But I just really love this Essence Eye Blender brush. It is so great. It's super affordable. $2.99, and again, like I said, it picks up the shadow great, and I love the fact that it like blends the outer corner great. So I just really love this so much. You guys have to check this out. The next brush I have is Morphe E17 brush. These brushes you can find at Ulta Beauty website or off of the Morphe website. Even though I'm going to talk about Morphe brushes now, please note that I am not affiliated with Morphe. I just love Morphe brushes. They are super affordable and they just like blend all the makeup perfectly. So that's why I have them. But I am not sponsored. I'm not affiliated with Morphe. I just like talking about it because they're super affordable, and I just want to share you guys what brushes I feel that are the best for you. So this is Morphe E17 blending, but it's like a small dome blending brush, and I just really love it. It's so fluffy and I just really love it. So if you have like small eyelids, if you have small eyelids, this will be perfect. It just like goes in the outer corner. It just blends everything perfectly. I don't know what more to say about this, but this is so great, super affordable. I think I just paid like $6 for this, but again, everything will be in the description box below, so I will stop talking about price. So This is amazing. This brush is so good. Like I said, the thing about this brush is not an ordinary brush, because like I showed you white hair brushes, I show you the ordinary black hair brushes. This brush, if you look very closely, it is like a red ombre, like a color brush. See how like it looks like a cranberry, the tip of the brush is, and that's why I just really love it, because it's very unique. So I was like, when I saw this online, like, I just had to get it. Now we're gonna talk about shader brushes. The moment you've been guys are waiting for, shader brushes that picks up the final product of your eye look. So I have the Real Techniques base shader brush. Again, it is a very small brush, definitely great for traveling. Base brush, and it's purple and it's very lightweight. It's like you're holding a piece of paper. It's so lightweight, like very light. I just really love it. So this is it, the shader brush, and this shader brush is a little like long and stuff, but it really picks up the shadow better. This is great if you have large eyelids like me. I have large eyelids and it's super great for it. So what you do, pick up the shadow and you just like put the shadow on top like this, and I just really love it. It is so great. I just really love it. It just like picks up the shadows great, and it's very light and you don't have to worry about your arm being tired. I just want to try it. I'm just trying to prove a point to you that Real Techniques brushes are super light-handed and they feels like paper. Like they're not heavy-handed at all. So okay, I'm done talking about this, but I just really love this brush so much. It just like picks up everything better, and again, it's a white hair brush, picks up everything better. So I just really love it. You guys have to check this out. So I had showed you the Deluxe Crease before, so if you want to purchase this Real Techniques brush, these two come in a set, in a box. These two come in a set in a box, so you guys could check out the set of these two at Target, Ulta Beauty, Amazon, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Walmart. They sell this in a twin pack and it's under $10. This only costs $8.99. Yes, for two. So it comes two in a box, $8.99. And like I said, it is very small and great for traveling. Okay, so the next eyeshadow brush I'm going to talk about is Wet n Wild. Yes, you guys thought I was not going to talk about Wet n Wild. I have to talk about Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild and Wet n Wild brushes and e.l.f. brushes were the two brushes, are like the first brushes I owned, like when I started using makeup when I was like 16, 17. I started using makeup, and Wet n Wild brushes and e.l.f. brush, those were the two first brushes I owned. So this is the Wet n Wild shader brush. This is the classic pink brushes. These brushes you can find at all the drugstores, and you can even find it on Amazon too for cheap, very cheap. So this is the Wet n Wild, and this is like a white hair brush. You can see on the tip is pink, so it definitely picks up the shadow great. And this brush is great for small lids, so you have small lids, this is a great shader brush, and it just like packs up all the shadows in, and I just really love it. Super affordable brand, and I love it. The last shader brush I'm going to talk about is e.l.f. So I have the e.l.f. Professional eyeshadow brush. This is like a small tip brush. Just really love it. These, when e.l.f. brand came out, these brushes were just $1. Now the price went up to $2. So this is the e.l.f. Professional Eye Brush, and as you can see, this one is a short eyeshadow brush. So this is great for like cut crease. If you create a cut crease look and you just want to pack on the shimmer shades and you just want to just pack it on, this is a perfect eyeshadow brush. So these brushes, you can find these at your Dollar General store. Dollar General have the Dollar General, Dollar Tree. They have these classic brushes. Now, I'm still, last 3 eye brushes I'm going to talk about is, I have the Morphe M421, like a skinny, like a small shader. This is like a skinny shader brush. It almost looks like a concealer brush, but I think it's not. I don't know if it's a concealer brush. I gotta double check it online. But I just really love this. Why I love this? Because it's great to do a cut crease with it. And again, Morphe, like I told you before, Morphe is available at Ulta, or you could just shop at Morphe off of their website. So this is great for cut crease. When you take a concealer and you just like cut your crease with it with the concealer, this is great. It definitely cut the crease well. I just really love this Morphe M421 brush, and you definitely, guys, gotta check this out. Really love it. Now I have an angle brush. So this is the Wet n Wild angled brush. As you can see, it's the white hair brushes, and this is the angle brush. So I really personally love this, like for the brow bone. You just like brow bone like this, and you just like the brow bone. I just really love this Wet n Wild brush for it. It definitely picks up the brow bone shade for it, and I just really love it. It is so perfect, and so I just really, it's just a great angle brush. You just have to check this out. And Amazon sell these classic Wet n Wild brushes for like, some of it like 50 cents, 55 cents. Last and final eye brush is Royal Langnickel Detail Brush. This is the Moda Pro brush, Royal Langnickel. Again, find Royal Langnickel at Walmart. So this is a detail brush. You can see it, the tip of it is white here, and it's 420 detail brush. This brush, I use this brush for the tear duct, to smudge, or you could even use this for the brow bone. So there's like 3 multiple ways I use it for, to smudge under here, tear duct, or the brow bone. Now we're gonna talk about face brushes. So the first face brush I have is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. So this is it. This is how it looks like. I'm sorry, I apologize. I forgot to wash these brushes. But this one is great. You just pump 2 pumps of your foundation, and you just like blend, and it's like instantly blends all the foundation in, blends it out, and it creates like a matte or dewy finish to your face. It depends on what foundation you have, of course. But I just really love this. Like, you could use a beauty blender, a makeup sponge as well, but if you're a beginner, you're gonna love a makeup sponge because it does the job for you. All you gotta do is just bounce the sponge all over your face, whatnot. But if you're interested in using a blending brush for a foundation, this is a great one. Like I said, it just like blends everything in or whatnot. You know what? If you are a beginner and you're watching this, I will make sure I'll do a separate video of how to avoid cakey foundation. If you guys are like very worried about using a foundation brush, you're afraid that your face is gonna look very cakey, very thick with the makeup. I understand that used to happen to me when I first started with makeup. Like my foundation looked very thick on me, and it was very like cakey, like my face was like crumbling up, like what did I do wrong? So now I learned over the years and while I'm at it, so that's a whole different story, yada yada, whatever. But this one is amazing, and it's a white hair. It definitely picks up the product well. Normally, like certain brands of foundation brushes don't, like, it picks up the product, but then it like sucks everything up, so you just have a little bit of product to blend. This doesn't do that. Like when you pump the foundation in, it sucks the product, but then it like goes on your face. It doesn't remain on the brush. That's how you could tell it's a good foundation brush. So I just really love it. It blends everything perfectly. It's very soft going to your face. The bristles is soft. It's not rough whatsoever, and it's super affordable, only $6. You can find it at E.l.f. cosmetic store, Ulta Beauty, Amazon, and whatnot. Target, all the drugstores have. Love it so much. Amazing. The next brush I'm going to talk about is a classic. It's the Wet n Wild foundation brush. I know you guys have seen, and it's a pink tip. I know you, if you're a beginner, you're probably wondering, why is this round and why is this like this? So I'm going to explain to you. I did a video of how to apply foundation for beginners. Like how to apply foundation in 3 ways. So I'll probably put it in the card right here. So if you see a card right here, definitely click it. It will explain to you how to use foundation in 3 different ways, using 3 different steps, like using a sponge, around, and this. I had done a separate video, so definitely click the card right there. So this brush is amazing for foundation brush. I love it. So if you want to use this brush for foundation, the thing about this brush, it will make, if you want your foundation look to be like full coverage look, you could definitely use this brush, and you just like apply it just like this, just like this, and then you just like blend it. You just apply it like that and just keep blending until the foundation disappears. If you guys are wondering why my voice keeps changing, I am recovering from a really bad sinus cold I got, so please bear with me. So I'm going to talk about the last foundation brush. It is the Real Techniques paddle foundation brush. It's like this. I know you guys seeing this all over social media, and the expensive brand, the Artiste brush that's sold at Sephora, but I got a dupe for it, and it's this one, the Real Techniques paddle foundation brush. Like this, you can see how pretty it is in the dome. Sorry, I forgot to wash that. So what you do is just apply, pump like this, and you just like blend your foundation in. But the thing about this paddle brush, you don't need to pump a lot of foundation onto the brush. I learned that if you pump a lot of foundation brush, your face will look very cakey, it will look super thick, and it won't look nice on your skin. So what you gotta do is pump a little bit of the foundation here, and then just blend it, and it create a smooth, flawless finish to your face. So I just really love it. It's super affordable. Like I said, you can find this at Walgreens, Target, and Ulta beauty. I just really love it. It's so affordable. It's better than a $65-$80 brush from RT's, from Sephora. That is like so expensive. Okay, so let's talk about concealer. Okay, so I have one concealer brush that I just really love. I just can't stop using it. It's very affordable. And it is E.l.f. That's right, E.l.f. Cosmetics. So I got the E.l.f. Cosmetics Flawless Concealer Brush. This brush is amazing. It is super fluffy. It's a fluffy brush and it's so soft. Just really love it so much. It is super affordable. You guys already know E.l.f. Cosmetics is affordable. So this Flawless Concealer is great to blend. You see, it is great for if you were like a beginner. So you just apply some concealer here and just like blend it, just like this. Blend it, just keep blending it until the product disappears. And I just really love this Flawless. It definitely blends everything perfectly, and this is even perfectly for when you pack on when you prime your lids with concealer. This is great. You just like blend your thing, then you take like a little bit of the setting powder and you just like blend on top, just to like make sure you prime your lids before you use an eyeshadow. So that's why I just really love this Flawless Concealer. It is so fluffy and it's like perfect to blend, and just like blends everything perfectly, and the product disappears fast versus like horrible brushes doesn't do that. Horrible brushes like takes like a million years for the product to disappear on your skin, and you guys don't want that. Okay, let's talk about setting powder brushes. So I have Real Techniques setting powder brush. Is like this. See, is very dumb. This is a great setting powder brush. I just really love this brush so much. Definitely packs every setting powder, then you just put the rest on your face. You just wipe. It is so great. It is super affordable, and I just really love it. And again, light-handed, love it. But this blends, pack, it just conceal. It packed the powder onto the concealer brush, into the concealer very perfectly, and I just really love it. I love the way it packed the powder. It covers the concealer well, and it doesn't like move. The powder doesn't move throughout the day. I just really love this brush whatsoever. Oh my gosh, love it. You guys gotta check out this Real Techniques setting powder. You see how big and fluffy this setting powder brush is? It is so great, and what you gotta do is, sorry if my eyes are watering, I'm still recovering from this sinus cold I had, so please bear with me. So this is a fluffy set, and what I normally do, I just like pack the setting powder on top of the concealer, make sure it sets everything in, and then I just wait a few minutes and I take the remaining setting powder and just like with this brush, you just like blend your setting powder onto your face, and this will make your face look very porcelain. Okay, so I have tried many bronzer brushes in the past. They're affordable, and the affordable bronzer brushes that I've used, they discontinued. There's been a lot of Wet n Wild bronzer brushes, a lot of E.l.f. bronzer brushes, but they all like discontinued or whatnot, the ones that I have. So I gotta talk about something that recently. So I had to I bought this brush 2 months ago, and I had to test this out for you. Like I said, the bronzer brush that I had that's affordable and from the drugstore, they discontinued, so I had to go test out a new brush so I could do this video for you guys. So I have the Equal Tools blending and bronzing brush. This is by Equal Tools. Equal Tool bronzing brush. I got this brush 2 months ago and I just fell in love with this brush. Honestly, I just really love the way that it picks up the bronzer and it like blends everything perfectly. So they'll pick up the bronzer and you just like bronze your like this, bronze it and then blend, go with the bronze and blend. Now we're gonna talk about highlighter brush. So I have Royal Langnickel Glow by the Moda Pro Glow 265 Glow brush. Is Royal Langnickel. I just really love it. It definitely, again, picks up the products well. All the brushes I mentioned today, they all pick up the products well. That's why I'm recommending it to you, because you don't want a brush that don't pick up nothing. That's just like the worst brush ever. So it's just like when you just pick the highlighter and you just highlight your it just picks up it perfectly, highlights everything, it just picks up it perfectly. I just really love it. Super affordable. It is amazing and it's very light-handed. I just really love this Moda brush. It's super affordable. Royal Langnickel brushes is super affordable. It's amazing. They brushes so good. It's so good. It's very fantastic, and I just really love it so much. You guys gotta check this out. The last brush I have is Morphe. So I have Morphe R36 eyeshadow brush. See how long it is. So if you guys are like beginners, so these long-haired highlighter brush might intimidate you because you probably like, how am I gonna use this brush? I'm a beginner. How do you use this brush? So I know this is long and it's like, what in the world is this brush? How am I gonna use this? So what you're gonna do is just like take the highlighter and you just, even though it's long, you could still use it. It's supposed to be a highlighter brush. So what you can do is just like, the longness is supposed to like cover your shake. See like this? Like look what I'm doing right now. See like this? Like this, what I'm doing. You're supposed to like this. Pick up the product like that, the highlighter. That's what it's for. So don't let this long-haired like highlighter brush scares you, cause you gotta learn how to use this brush before you talk. So you just gotta use this like this, and then you gotta do like this. That's how you use this long-haired highlighter brush. It has to cover your face. So you pick up the product and like that, and then like. So let's talk about the lips. So that's the final product to every look. So I have the E.l.f. lip brush. It's a blending brush. So it's like this. See? Sorry, I apologize. I forgot to clean it, but it goes like this. I'm just trying to show you that how it like blends everything. So you just take your liquid lipstick, and take some off of it, and you just like blend it on your lips, just like this. Just like blend, and it picks up everything, and this is perfect for traveling. I just really love this lip blender brush by E.l.f. It is super formal and it only costs you $5, so you definitely have to check this out. And again, everything I mentioned today will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this drugstore / affordable makeup brush video. If this video was very helpful for you, please give this video a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.